People who make connections auditorily are those who rely on sound as their primary way of communicating with the world. Now, by sound, we I know we've talked about verbal. This isn't just verbal. This isn't just words. This is sounds, the sounds that are all around us. Have you ever noticed some people seem to constantly be humming or drumming or making some kind of sound? That's an auditory response. Auditory connectors can have difficulty making connections in a very loud environment because they're paying attention to all of the sounds around them. When working to connect with someone who's very auditory, it's best to do so in an environment that limits those types of distractions. How many times have you been at a restaurant and it seems like they've got the music turned up to the threshold of pain in terms of volume? That's actually a way of working against auditory people and trying to make them hurry through the dining experience and move on. Um, uh, how many times have you caught yourself as you're walking through the grocery store humming along with whichever version of the song that you're hearing in the background that was popular when you were in high school, but now was on, soft listening? That's an auditory response. For those who connect primarily with the world through auditory sounds, are going to be distracted by all of those, and they may not focus entirely on what you're trying to communicate with them. These folks also work well in an environment in the modern world with Zoom and with social media that has a lot of auditory input. They'll respond well with videos, with things that they can hear and see at the same time. When working with those who are auditory, again, pay attention. The primary thing here is about sound, trying to minimize distracting sounds and maximize the sounds that are of value. More and more of the current generation are auditory in the way that they process because of the constant sound that's around the modern world. That's why sound plays such an important role in video shorts and reels and Instagram and so much social media, because the sound draws in the attention and takes the place of words that could be used or were traditionally used in communication. So for the auditory, just be aware of the sounds that are around you and distraction and minimizing distracting sounds so they can focus on the sound that really matters, the sound of your voice.